What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back for another episode of Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. As always, I'm your host, RedFalconGames. And let's get into this episode where we'll be facing the first trainer in the Elite Four. As we walk through the doors, let's do this. Something that should be noted, there was a rare candy outside in the yard out there, hidden, just so you all know. Alright, now, you see him. Boolicious in flesh. Actually, technically not, because he's a ghost, or she's a ghost, or he's a ghost. Yeah, he's a ghost. But there he is, Gengar Boolicious. Let's go into our team, and look at that. Look at those levels. I did about 3 to 4 hours, probably more like 3 hours of training, and here we go. Boolicious. Shadow Ball, Mean Look, Dark Pulse, Nightshade. Nothing changed there. Look at the special attack stat. It is massive. Bob, Discharge, Signal Beam, Charge Beam, Thunder Wave. Signal Beam is a new addition, and it's very nice, especially combined with the boost from Charge Beam. Ringo, Brick Break, Shadow Claw, Close Combat, and Earthquake. 2 great additions on the bottom half of the thing there. Aerial, Fly, Quick Attack, Roost, U-Turn. Still the same moves. Miss Piggy, Ice Shard, Ancient Power, Avalanche, and Earthquake. Earthquake was learned by leveling up to level 41, and that is amazing. I love that. I think it was 40, actually. I'm not sure. And Mr. Krabs, probably the least useful of everyone. Mr. Krabs and Ariel are duking it out for the least useful. But it's got Surf, Whirlpool, Strength, and Guillotine, which I slapped a PP up on. Because Guillotine, if Mr. Krabs is a higher level than the other Pokemon, there is a 30% chance that it'll be a one-hit KO. Alright, so hold items. Quick Claw here. EXP share there. Never Melt Ice, which is powering up the ice moves in Miss Piggy. All items are gotten. Ready? Let's do this thing. Once you enter this door, you'll be facing one of the Elite Four. They are really tough. You cannot exit once you enter. Are you ready? Be courageous and go for it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this thing. Here we are. Welcome to the Pokemon League. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Will. I train all around the world, making my Psychic-type Pokemon powerful. And at last, I've accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. Alright, let's do this! First, Elite Four match versus Will. This is a blast, folks. I hope you're excited as I am for the Elite Four. Let's do it. We got some Psychic-type Pokemon from Will, and this is Flying Psychic Xatu. Xatu's a very strong Pokemon, and I do like it a lot. Its design, everything about it. I do have Boolicious out here with the Amulet Coin on purpose. Bam! See you later, Xatu. That Shadow Ball to the face. Now, a lot of you said I should have levels in between 45 and 50, and I don't, but, you know what? It's all about that triple L, living like Larry lifestyle. That is actually 4 L's, and, in other words, some people like to call it YOLO. You know, I just love doing it on the edge. One thing I want to mention, though, I want to try not to use revives during the battles. That's one mission I want to do, because, alright, hold on a second. We're going to go with a Signal Beam here, I think. I think that's going to be the best. Actually, a Charge Beam and then a Signal Beam. Let's try the Charge Beam. Oh, no, Lovely Kiss! Oh, that is awful. I'm going to try not to use revives, because as my friend Troy has pointed out, it's a really good point. Trainers that we face in the Elite Four aren't allowed to use revives on their Pokemon. So, wow. Do you ever get that when you're just talking about something and then you just automatically go to do it? I don't know. Anyway, it's hard to multitask sometimes. He said that trainers in the Elite Four aren't allowed, or any trainer for that matter, is not allowed to use revives on their Pokemon, so why should we be able to? And that's a really good point. I mean, it's kind of like almost cheating. And I do know I've used it a lot throughout this Let's Play, and that's just because of my low leveling. But now I don't really have many excuses, so you know, let's go ahead and use this Charge Beam and hopefully get a special attack boost. Alright, sweet, we got a special attack boost. Now, I think a Psychic is going to take us out. So, with my very well stocked up lemonades, I have 105. Fun fact, I was going at so many for side training. I was getting so many lemonades. I just kept going and going and going. I'm like, there's never enough. I'm always going to run out, so I'm just going to go so hard. And I went hard for like 10 minutes, and I come out and I'm like, holy crap, there's 130 lemonades here. It was pretty hilarious. I don't like that special defense. Ah, lovely kiss. No. Oh, that is so frustrating. All right. That's fine, guys. We got awakenings. I brought awakenings. Overall, though, I've done some research on this Elite Four. I have a bit of background information on what Pokemon to use in what situation, and overall, I'm pretty confident in the way that we're gonna handle this. Psychic is gonna be pretty hard on us because our special defense is going down. Wow, critical hit, and there you have it, folks. That is it for Bob. Wow, I was hoping for Bob really hard in this one. Oh my. Let's try Boolicious again. Huh. This is not what I expected. I was hoping Bob would be able to Signal Beam it out. In reality, I don't know, a single Signal Beam would have been probably able to take it out, but I just figured if I could stack on a Charge Beam, then I can just hopefully take care of whatever's next. You know? But maybe that's not the case here. What is next is a Slowbro. Where Bob would have been really useful, but that's not what's going down here. Actually, let's try something. Mr. Krabs is coming out. Now, Slowbro is a really hard Pokemon to take out in this team. It's very specially strong, specially attacking, and specially defensively. But let's try this because we have 2 levels higher. That is not going to work. All right, we got Curse. Oh no, we don't want to let this thing do Curse too much. Oh gosh, speed is falling, but attack and defense is rising. As you may know, Slowbro does not need speed. It does not have a need for speed because it's going to go second no matter what. Guillotine is not hitting again. All right. Amnesia now. Uh-oh, this is not looking good. Special defense sharply rose. We're really hoping on a Guillotine here. We are living on a prayer with Guillotine, and this is not good. This is not good at all. Guillotine, that is missing. That is so, oh my gosh, guys. This could be possibly fatal. This thing is really, really stacking up to be tough. If we don't hit a Guillotine in these next 2, or it knocks us out, this is bad. Guillotine is not hitting this time. Who says it's going to hit the last time? Oh my goodness. I'm seriously stressing out right now. If this Guillotine does not hit, we are in some really, really deep doo-doo. Let's try it. Oh, yeah! Woo! Guillotine strikes the Slowbro. Oh, my gosh. Ah, my heart can now go back to normal beat rate. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That was nice. That was so nice. Just at the right time, Guillotine comes through, and we use all the PP for it. All right, Slam. I knew this was going to happen, but I want to keep Guillotine. Because, I don't know, Slam is really not that good. It's, we have Strength, and that's basically good enough. Alright, now we do not longer have Aerial Ace on Ringo. We have 2 options here, Miss Piggy or Aerial. But let's go with Aerial first. Alright, we're looking pretty good now. Now that we got that Slowbro out of the way, that Slowbro's tough. It can be really tough. But the strongest Pokemon that she has is either Slowbro or this Executor here. Now, there is one last that's supposed to be the strongest. It's level 42, but it's not the strongest. Oh, that Reflect. Oh, I hate that Reflect. All right, let's see how much this Fly can do on this Executor. All right, not too bad. Okay, sweet. That was awesome. All right, I love having faster Pokemon. A lot of my Pokemon are fast other than Miss Piggy, and we're able to get moves off quicker. Maybe we can get this off without Will using a full restore. No, I'm afraid that's not gonna be the case because it's faded. Woo! Sweet. All right, there it goes. Okay, we have Xatu. Now, I think I'm gonna go back to Boolicious on this one. I think it's just gonna be. I don't think we're going to see Miss Piggy or Ringo this episode. But good news, guys, if you're watching this in the present and you're looking for uploads, they will be daily, which they not normally are. These, because I know they will be kind of short. These next 4 episodes will be daily, so look out for that. Hope you're excited for this. All right, let's do the Shadow Ball on Xatu. Come on. Maybe a one-hit KO. Maybe. Yes, that is it for Xatu and Elite Four trainer Will. Woo! I can't believe it. There it goes. 10 Gs. Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I'll continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Now move on and experience the true ferocity that is the Elite Four. And with that, the door opens to the next Elite Four trainer. I'm RedFalconGames. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. In the next episode, we're going to be going through this door. Give this video a like or dislike reading. I'd really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.